I love stealing customers directly from your website. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop the steal. What's the problem here? Well, the problem, as it turns out, is YouTube. Now, before you get all excited, let me explain. And here's the deal, right? When you take a YouTube video, a piece of content that you want to share with your audience, but you embed it in your website, there's a good possibility that you're not turning off all of the other suggested videos because it's not intuitive, right? It's not easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to add a piece of code to your YouTube videos so you don't show your competitors' suggested videos. And that's the real problem, because someone's on your website, they're watching a video, and at the end, you'll notice all of these other suggested videos come up. Well, if you have a competitor in your space that's slick and he knows what he's doing, he just might be able to slip in a suggested video, and we do this all the time, right? And so someone's looking at your destination, your product, your service, your thing, and all of a sudden a competitor's thing is right there on your website, and those thumbnails are like shiny bright objects. And the next thing you know, someone's on your website watching your competitor. No bueno. So the way to solve this, number one, is there is a special embed code that you can use so that it only shows your videos at the end. And I'm going to drop that in this article, in this blog post. But number two, I'm actually going to suggest that you just don't use YouTube for embedding on your website. You go to the other platform that's out there that's specifically designed for hosting videos, and that is Vimeo. And I love Vimeo. Number one, you never have to worry about this other suggested videos and ads coming into your content. Number two, it's just so much more customizable, right? The player, and there are calls to action that you can have come up. There are forms that you can have come up. There's just a lot more that you can do with it, right? And so I suggest that you have both, but whenever you're embedding a video on your website, use Vimeo. And so what the heck is YouTube for then? YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. And so when we optimize your content, sometimes we optimize it for keywords which look a little clunky in terms of what you might actually have titled the video for your customer on your website. But when it's on YouTube, it takes on this whole different, aspect, because when it's optimized, you can come up for search. This year, next year, the year after, it's really a great way to get third-party content pointing back to you. And so that's the sort of difference between the two. And I'm just going to say, in terms of metrics, both have great metrics, but Vimeo has some additional things that may be useful if you're in sales, right? And you're using videos to sell. The other thing that I'm going to mention here is one more platform, and that platform is Wistia, right? And if you are on your website actively selling a lot of, say, e-commerce type things, Wistia has just the best metrics in terms of view-through rates and conversion rates and being able to embed things in the video that are calls to action. So that would be sort of an advanced move. For most of us, it's going to be YouTube and Vimeo. I'm just going to suggest that you go to your website if you have a YouTube video embedded and you watch it all the way through and see what happens at the end, right? And if what happens at the end are all those little thumbnails for other suggested videos, you need to change this right away because you're leaking traffic. You're literally potentially letting someone else like me steal your traffic. All right, that's what I wanted to say about using video today. And as always, we help our clients optimize their video for video marketing. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Aloha.